is simple. India has no dearth for talent. India perhaps has a dearth for presenting them with the right opportunities. Given the right opportunities, look at the performance. Put your hands together. Harvard needed a 10-pointer somewhere. They know that only too well. Cracker of an answer on that. Here's the last one. Team's on the buzzer now. Madhya Pradesh, representing them, Indore, have gone for it.
This is the Farmville game on Facebook. The Zynga is the company which has made that game Farmville, and those vegetables and fruits are that of Farmville, and you can play this game on an iPhone.
Your answer is Farmville. Zynga has created the game on Facebook. The vegetables are all the vegetables that you get on a farm in a Farmville. Sensational quizzing. Absolutely sensational quizzing by the teams here today. One round remaining in this quiz. But I tell you what, two things have happened here today. Phenomenal quizzing. The levels of this quiz have simply changed dramatically over the last couple of years. The second thing that has happened is nothing has come to you here to answer audience questions. I mean, that is amazing. So we'll take a look at the score. Oh, this is ingredient for a lot of tension. Atomic Energy Central School Indore are on 40. Central Point Nagpur are on 40. TAV Public School Ranchi from Jharkhand on 50. Rashtrathana from Karnataka are on 50. Just one good answer away are actually Sant Kabir from Vadodara, because the final round is also valued at 15 points. So they will go straight into 35 if they can crack it on a first shot. LBS Jaipur have some work to do and they'll have to take those quick decisions. But they're a young team here today in comparison to a couple of the other teams. So probably feeling the heat of that here today is LBS from Jaipur. One round to go. Believe me, I can't predict with any software who's going to win this quiz. Final round is going to dictate who's going to win. The final frontier of the national final of the Rural IT quiz. It's time to move on to the final frontier. Who's going to win is a big unanswered question. We move to what we call bits and bytes. Here we go. Three final questions, common to the 6 teams on stage. Each question will comprise of 3 clues. If you press the buzzer when the first clue comes on screen, 15 points. Second clue, 10. Last clue, 5. The negative is a constant -5. So play carefully. Okay? Rules of the game. You're allowed to press the buzzer only once per question. So if you get it wrong on the first clue, you can't attempt again. You've done with your chance for that particular question. Only one attempt per clue. So if someone gets it wrong on the first clue and you get it right before the next clue appears, you still get the marks of the next clue. Clear on the rules. If no one presses the buzzer, I'll try and distribute the 3 clues as evenly as I can across 60 seconds of time. 3 final questions will determine who's going to lift that glittering trophy as national champion of this quiz. If you're ready, 60 seconds of time on the first one. Time starting now. In September of 2009, British Prime Minister Gordon Brown made an official public apology on behalf of the British government for the manner in which this amazing scientist was treated by that country after World War II. It was a defining moment in technological science. No one going for it on the first clue. Second clue on your screen now. The test of a machine's ability to demonstrate intelligence is named after him.
That's Alan Turing, Alan Matheson Turing.
Alan Matheson Turing. What are we explaining here?
There was,
What is the test?
That's CAPTCHA. I mean, there's a Turing test to determine whether it's sort of a person recognition test.
When you try to get into an email or something in the modern world, today we experience these garbled images which come in front of us. which says type the following to enter your mail account or an account. That is called a Turing test or a CAPTCHA test. Put your hands together. Karnataka will get 10. 2 questions remaining. Any of these 6 teams here can really steal the thunder from here. 60 seconds on the second question. Time starting now. In 2003, the month of June, Linden Lab created this for the world. They're taking a risk on a big one, Indore.
Second Life.
Second Life.
It was a game made by them in which the currency used was Linden dollars.
And the name of the site became Second Life.
Game, yeah.
-5 is what you will not get. Put your hands together. 15 to Madhya Pradesh. We take a look at the scores. 1 question remaining here today. I think it's Madhya Pradesh versus Karnataka at this point in time. Nervous 60 seconds remaining in this quiz. Here's the rural quotient. Phenomenal teams. Oh, Karnataka still ahead because they went from 50 to 60 and the Atomic Energy team moved from 40 to 55. So 3 teams in the race now. 50 to Ranchi, 55 to Indore, 60 to Rashtrathana, Karnataka. Now these teams know only too well that a battle is never over till the last ball is bowled. Well, if someone ever asks you, is there anything more exciting than T20 cricket, tell them it's called the Rural IT Quiz. The final 60 seconds of this quiz. Before I go there, I really feel for the team that's not going to win here today. Put our hands together for all these teams. What an amazing final. I just wish we could change the rules and make all of them winners. Life is not so easy, is it? 60 seconds of time. The final question of the National Rural IT Quiz. Time starting now. The site claims that it was founded by Chinese dissidents, journalists, mathematicians. It was a startup company of technologists from various regions ranging from US, Taiwan, Europe, Australia and South Africa. They're taking a big risk and they have to is Nagpur. Wikipedia. -5 to you on that. Here's the next clue. Neutralizing the buzzer on your screen now. In June 2009, the site and its founder won the Amnesty International UK Media Award in the category of new media for changing the way media operates in this world. Final clue. The 5-pointer is going to be worth its weight in gold. Here it comes. The founder won the 2010 online poll for Time Person of the Year.
Mark Zuckerberg.
The online poll, -5 to you. Mark Zuckerberg won the Time Person of the Year. Oh, I tell you what, I think the teams on my right have waited too long on the last question. We will take a look at that -5 going to Vadodara. Anyone in the audience with the answer? Yes? WikiLeaks is what I was talking about. The way they have dominated media space in the last 1 year. So we had to finish with something that was very current, very in the face in that sense. The founder of WikiLeaks, Assange, actually won the online poll for the Time Magazine's Person of the Year. Indore are going to be telling themselves, we should have taken a chance. Jharkhand are going to be telling themselves, did we wait for too long? Karnataka will be smiling. We'll take a look at the scores. The rural quotient, oh, what a finish. Extraordinary quiz. Complete battle of nerves here today. DAV Public School from Ranchi putting up a fantastic performance. Centrepoint Nagpur, one more good answer and they would have been within striking distance. They gave some outstanding answers, whether it was WikiLeaks, which they missed, didn't really matter, but the kind of answers they gave on YouTube and so on was truly commendable. With 35, they finished 4th. Finishing third here today, which could easily have been first or second, from Ranchi DAV Public School. Put your hands together for them. But if you look at that statistic bar, it'll probably tell you why Ranchi didn't really move to where they should have. It's like cricket. You can't win a match by answering only in a few overs. You got to answer right through the innings or score through the innings. Ranchi backed their performance on 2 good rounds. But then you got to be a little more consistent. They should have answered in a couple more rounds here today. Finishing runner-up, hardly anything to choose between these two teams. To me, Indore, brilliant here today. Put your hands together for them. The Atomic Energy Central School from Indore with 55. But at the end of the day, it's probably perseverance that pays. A year ago, I distinctly remember these two youngsters in Mysore at the Karnataka state final. They were in tears. They lost the final to a team in an absolutely close contest from Udupi, was it? They lost to Udupi. Do you remember the question on which you lost? Casio. Okay, another question on Casio, which started his game here today with Tadao Kashiho. That's probably how they knew it so well. Maybe they turned around and thought the ghost is coming back to haunt us all over again in the form of Casio. But the defeat perhaps made them a lot more stronger. They put in huge amounts of time in this quiz. They won a nail-biting final in Dharwad. It wasn't easy at all to win that Dharwad final. They won it on the last question. Here again, on a very high-quality Alan Turing as an answer. Ladies and gentlemen, the national champion, Rashtrathana from Karnataka. Put your hands together. First reactions from you. How do you really feel here?
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. The first reaction I was having was, can I answer any of these questions? And after some time, I was just focusing on who is pressing the lights because I don't know that I could answer any of these things. So it's amazing.
How does it feel for you, sir?
I feel more anger. And I also feel that I've missed quite a lot of in age. So I wish only all the best to these young kids.
It's our pleasure and privilege to have amidst us here today the Principal Secretary for the Department of IT, PT and SNT, and he's also for e-governance from the Government of Karnataka. Ladies and gentlemen, Principal Secretary, Mr. Vidyashankar. How do you feel, sir, as someone who's seen this from very close quarters?
Thanks, Giri. This is my 5th rural IT quiz. Feel like going back to a school in a rural area in Karnataka, maybe to Dharwad. You know, I'm sure that's the kind of sentiment that each one of us out here would be entertaining, would be, looking forward to.
Well said. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me first call our first set of teams here today. Let me first call up LBS Public School from Jaipur to walk up to collect their prizes. Please, I will not take more than 2 minutes. I promise you. Okay. Very well done. Put your hands together. DAV Public School from Ranchi. A lovely effort by them. Get a cash award, okay, of 20,000 and the trophy as second runners up. So can I request all of you to please join in? So, and now, ladies and gentlemen, walking up on that final question, well, one site they will not go to is wikileaks.com. Atomic Energy Central School in the 40,000 rupees to them here today and the runner-up trophy. Well done. It certainly was like a T20 match. It came down to that last question, and on that final one, they just held their nerve. I think in the last round it was more of nerves rather than knowledge, but I think that answer on Alan Turing under pressure was truly outstanding. Defines a champion. At the end of the day, they are the champions. From Dharwad, Karnataka, Rashtrathana, the national champions.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Sir, can I request you to please join in for the trophy? Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. The champions here today. An amazing effort.
It's just life, that's how it is, 'cause we have a...
For over 3 decades, the world has witnessed, admired, and envied a growing phenomenon unfolding in India. It is this premier ICT event that has brought the world to Bangalore year after year. 2011 is a tribute to the spirit of innovation.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, bye.